Okay, good morning to all of you.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
sir.
sir.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. So we were in exercise of money exchange. We discussed about question number 4 yesterday. Do you have any problems up to question number 4?
No, sir, no problems.
You are completing your fair copies.
Yes, sir.
So let's move to next question. Question number 5A. Surya needs $45,000 for tour. If the bank takes 2% commission for exchange, how much Nepali rupee does he require? Find it. So one thing is Surya needs $45,000. He's going for tour somewhere out of our country. And because of that reason, he's going to exchange his money, Nepali currency, to $45,000. And while exchanging, there is the rule for a certain bank. It's not for all. K bank commission लिने गर्छन् or money exchanger used to take the commission. And for $45,000, that bank takes 2% commission. And one another thing that we have to understand is here Surya needs dollar. That means bank will use selling rate for the dollars. Dollar ko selling rate use हुन्छ. यति कुराहरु थाहा पाएपछि easily you will able to solve this question. So in its solution, $1 is equal to rupees 107.40. Here we used the buying rate. Sorry, selling rate 107.40. This rate we are using. Then $45,000 is equal to multiply it by 45,000, 107.40 by 45,000, and then we will get rupees 48,33,000. So Surya needs Nepali currency 48,33,000 generally without the commission. Again, bank takes 2% commission. उसले यति मात्रै बैंकलाई दिनु पर्दैन कि यो एक्सचेन्ज गरे बापत 2% कमिसन पनि दिनुपर्छ. Extra money he have to pay. So that is the rate of commission here for the bank on while exchanging the dollars to Nepali currency to dollars. So money with commission is 48,33,000 plus 2% of 48,33,000. And add these two values, 48,33,000 plus 2 by 100 into 48,33,000. So find out its final value.
49,29,660.
Okay, at
Final
first
value.
calculate this one. 48,330 into 2 and add that with 48,33,000. Okay. Total it is 49,29,660. All of you got same thing or different?
Same.
So we have to say, therefore, Surya needs Nepali rupees 49,29,660 for his tour. Is there any confusion in it? कहीं केही समस्या छ? In any line? No. If no, then let's move to next question, question number 6. And before discussing or before going to question number 6, let's discuss about devaluation and evaluation of the money. And there are two words, one devaluation, another evaluation. In simple words, we can say the devaluation means decreasing the value of money. पैसाको भ्यालु डिक्रिज भयो भन्ने बुझ्नु पर्यो. पैसाको भ्यालु डिक्रिज कसरी हुन्छ? सामानहरुको भ्यालु इन्क्रिज भयो भने पैसाको भ्यालु डिक्रिज हुन्छ. For example, if we were buying the cap for rupees 200, एउटा cap 200 मा किन्थ्यौ पहिला, now it becomes 300. यसको मिनिङ के हो भने पैसा सस्तो भयो सामान महँगो भयो भन्ने हो only we think about goods up to now अहिलेसम्म हामीले जुन मार्केटको बारेमा यहाँ डिस्कस गर्थ्यौं या मार्केट हामीले बुझ्थ्यौं जनरली सानैदेखि हाम्रो मेमोरीमा के कन्सेप्ट छ भने there is the market where selling or buying or purchasing of goods only is done सामानहरु मात्रै किनबेच हुन्छ भन्ने हाम्रो माइन्डमा पुरै कन्सेप्ट बसेको हुन्छ त्यसैले यो कुरा एक्ज्याक्टली क्लियर हुँदैन until we will think money is also as like other goods पैसा पनि सामान जस्तै हो एउटा क्यापको प्राइस 200 बाट 300 हुनुको मतलब क्यापको प्राइस इन्क्रिज भयो मनीको प्राइस डिक्रिज भयो डिड यु गट इट
Yes, sir.
हाम्रो पैसा सस्तो भएर त्यही क्यापलाई 300 पे गर्नु परेको दैट इज कॉल्ड डिभ्यालुएसन okay similarly evaluation means increase in price of the money पैसाको प्राइस इन्क्रिज भयो यसको मतलब सामान के हुन्छ त्यतिखेर सस्तो हुन्छ त्यतिखेर पैसाको प्राइस बढी हुन्छ पैसाको भ्यालु इन्क्रिज भयो भने त्यतिखेर 300 मा पाउने क्याप 200 हुन सक्ला just it becomes just opposite to it if evaluation process occurs devaluation को ठाउँमा evaluation भयो भने पैसाको भ्यालु इन्क्रिज भयो त्यतिखेर सामान सस्तो हुने भयो सामानको भ्यालु सस्तो भएको देखिने भयो or for the same money we will get less amount of the goods sorry we will get more amount of the goods जस्तो एउटा सुगरको एक्जाम्पल लियौ if we are going to buy a sugar पहिला 50 rupees per kg sugar थियो rupees 50 per kg per kilogram sugar को प्राइस थियो पहिला अब भयो rupees 75 per kg for example only example को लागि अहिले near about 90 छ in Dangadi let's take 80 this means if we want to buy sugar for 50 rupees only पहिला त सुगर को प्राइस 50 rupees per kg थियो अनि अहिले पनि हामीले 50 rupees कै सुगर किन्न खोज्यौ भने 1 kg आउँछ त yes for example 3 वर्ष पहिला 50 rupees per kg थियो अहिले 80 rupees per kg छ if we want to buy sugar for 50 rupees only now can we able to buy 1 kg sugar for 50 rupees now
No, sir.
भन्नाले 50 रुपीस मा अहिले हामीले कम सुगर पाउँछौं हो त्यस्तै यहाँ मनी एक्सचेन्जमा पनि जस्तो हाम्रो मनी डिभ्यालुएट भयो भने इफ नेपाली करेन्सी इज डिभ्यालुएटेड नेपाली करेन्सी डिभ्यालुएट भएको केसमा हामीले डलर अब कम पाउँछौं उति नै नेपाली करेन्सीमा हामीले डलर साट्नु छ अथवा जापानिज येन साट्नु पर्ने छ और इन्डियन करेन्सी और चाइनिज येन चाइनिज युआन यो करेन्सीहरु हामीले आफ्नो करेन्सी दिएर साट्नु पर्ने छ भने इफ आवर करेन्सी इज डिभ्यालुएटेड we will get less amount of those foreign currencies जसरी सुगर को प्राइस डिक्रिज भयो सरी इन्क्रिज भयो इन्क्रिज हुनु भनेको मनी को प्राइस डिभ्यालुएट हुनु हो इफ प्राइस अफ मनी इज सरी प्राइस अफ सुगर इज इन्क्रिज दैट मीन्स प्राइस अफ मनी भ्यालु अफ मनी इज डिक्रिज्ड पैसाको भ्यालु डिक्रिज भयो त्यतिखेर हामीले उति नै पैसामा कम सुगर किन्न सक्छौं जस्तै 3 वर्ष अगाडि र अहिलेको एक्जाम्पल दिए हो त्यही सेम प्रोसेस त्यहाँ पनि एप्लाई हुन्छ while buying and selling of the currencies foreign currencies so let's move forward decrease in value of one currency with respect to another currency is called devaluation and it leads increase in price of goods devaluation भयो भने सामानको प्राइस बढ्छ increase in the value of currency with respect to another currency is called devaluation and it leads the fall in price of goods यसले गर्दा सामानको प्राइस के हुन्छ डिक्रिज हुन्छ okay now look at question number 5d a project was contracted with total amount of Chinese yuan 10 lakh This is the project given to a contractor. एउटा ठेकदारलाई यो पैसाको प्रोजेक्ट दिएको छ 10 लाखको. After 10% devaluation of Nepali rupee, how much should the contractor add to complete the contract? अब नेपाली करेन्सी डिभ्यालुएट भयो. नेपाली करेन्सी डिभ्यालुएट भइसकेपछि नेपाली पैसा सस्तो भइसकेपछि उले नेपाली पैसा बढी तिर्नु पर्छ. Did you got the concept?
Yes, sir.
यहाँ भन्नलाई के भनेको छ डिभ्यालुएट प्राइस डिक्रिज भयो भनेको छ. अनि हाउ मच शुड द कन्ट्र्याक्टर एड कन्ट्र्याक्टरले कति एड गर्नु पर्ला भन्यो. त्यो मनीको भ्यालु डिक्रिज भयो दैट मीन्स आवर मनी बिकम्स चीपर. हाम्रो पैसा सस्तो भयो. सस्तो भएपछि हामीले बढी पैसा पे गर्नु पर्यो भन्ने बुझ्नु पर्यो. ओके. So if it is devaluated by 10%, contractor should add 10% more Nepali currency to finish the project. So in its solution, at first, we are going to convert Chinese currency into Nepali currency, isn't it? So if we are going to convert Chinese currency to Nepali currency, we are going to give this foreign currency to bank and bank will provide us Nepali currency. Bank le buying rate use garcha. If bank is getting foreign currency from us. So here I used the buying rate. Okay. Is this buying rate or selling rate? Can you check your book? It is visible.
15.66 is selling rate.
Chinese yuan. If I used selling rate here, I did the mistake. Yes. So here buying rate for Chinese yuan is 15.58. Then Chinese yuan 10 lakh is equal to Nepali currency 15.58 into 10 lakh. If it is multiplied by 15.58, it becomes 1 crore 55 lakh 80,000. And it is said Nepali currency is devaluated by 10%. So the contractor have to add this 10%. जुन उसको contract amount थियो त्यो amount मा उले 10% फेरि add गर्नुपर्छ. So we have to find out this value. The 10 by 100 into 1 crore 55 lakh 80,000 and finally it becomes 15 lakh 58,000. उले 15 lakh 58,000 Nepali currency त्यो contract amount मा add गर्नुपर्ने भयो. And this is our answer. It is clear or there is confusion?
Clear, sir.
Main thing is concept of devaluation must be clear. त्यो क्लियर भयो भने 10% यो एड गर्नुपर्ने अमाउन्ट यही हो भन्ने बुझ्नु पर्यो. And some different questions will be there. Those we will solve from our 10 sets or practice books afterward. Evaluation र devaluation सँग related अरु questions हरु पनि छन् which are not given in your book. 1, 2 are given in your example of book, but in exercise questions are not enough. Okay, if it is clear, let's move to next one. A laptop was bought at Canadian dollar 770. If the tax of 20% and 13% VAT should be paid, find the least selling price of it in Nepali rupee that prevents the shopkeeper from loss. Cost price of laptop is given. On that cost price, 20% tax is added. Again, 13% VAT is also added. And we have to find out the least selling price in Nepali rupees that prevents the shopkeeper from loss. Shopkeeper like loss nahune garis ekdam minimum price in Nepali. So there are two rates to convert dollar into Nepali currency. Canadian dollar like Nepali currency ma change garnu parne cha. While converting Canadian dollar to Nepali currency, either we can use buying rate or selling rate. Out of those two, here in this case, we have to use the buying rate because buying rate is the least rate. Minimum rate is the buying rate. Buying rate ma बेच्दा पनि उलाई घाटा हुँदैन. And we have to find out the least selling price in Nepal rupees that prevents the shopkeeper from loss. Buying rate ma बेच्दा पनि घाटा नहुने हुनाले, if it is said to find out the least selling price, in that case, while exchanging the money or while converting the foreign currency into Nepali currency or Nepali to foreign, if it is said to find out the least selling price, we have to use the buying rate. It is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then Cost price is equal to Canadian dollar 770 and price after 20% tax. I added this tax directly here. 770 plus 20% of 770. Okay, can find out its value. 20% of 770. 20 by 100 into 770. All of you calculate it.
154. 154.
154. Total it is 770 plus 154. Now add these two.
924.
924. Okay. Canadian dollar 924. Now again add 13% VAT. Price after 13% VAT. Add 13% on it. That means 924. 924 plus 13% of 924. So it will be 924 plus 13% of 924. I have already calculated, but I suppose you must calculate it.
1054.
Okay, 13 by 100 into 924 plus 924. Total 924 plus 120.12, it gives us 1044.12. This is the price after 13% VAT. So now to find out the list selling price in Nepali rupees, convert it into Nepali rupees by using buying rate. Buying rate of Canadian dollar 1 is equal to Nepali rupees 81.94. You must check this rate. It is right or not. Check it in your book first. Maybe I did mistake as like last question.
It is right, sir.
Okay. Then to convert 1044.12 into Nepali rupee, multiply that by this one. List selling price of laptop is equal to 1044.12 into 81.94. And multiply these two.
85,555.19.
Okay. It is 85,555.19, and which is our required answer.
Sir, in this question directly, if we can, sir, convert 770 into Nepalese currency and then add VAT and
Yes,
tax,
you
can
can
we
add
do
that.
that?
You can do that.
Okay, sir.
तर अब यसरी गर्दा सजिलो हुन्छ किन because values are smaller. It will be easier to calculate. यसलाई नेपालीमा कन्भर्ट गर्यो भने ठुलो भ्यालु आउँछ. Isn't it?
Yes.
Then calculation will be a bit bigger. Otherwise, both processes are right. You can convert dollar to Nepali at first, then add 20% tax and 13% VAT. That is your choice when to convert. First मै convert गरेर calculation गरे पनि हुन्छ, calculation गरिसकेपछि convert गरे पनि हुन्छ.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now look at question number 6C. The ticket of Nepal airline from Kathmandu to Bangkok is about 25,000. Its value from Bangkok to Kathmandu is 8,520 baht in Thailand. What percent of ticket is expensive in Thailand in comparison to Nepal? Nepal Airlines Kathmanduबाट Bangkok जाँदाखेरि at first there is the ticket of rupees 25,000. It is given while going to Thailand. If we are traveling to Thailand from Kathmandu, but ticket from Bangkok to Kathmandu while returning from Bangkok to Kathmandu, ticket is 8,520 baht. This is the currency of Thailand. Thailand को currency लाई baht भन्छ हामी. यो 8,520 त्यहाँ पर्छ. Question is, what percent of ticket is expensive in Thailand in comparison to Nepal? अब यो Thailand मा कति expensive छ त्यो चेक गर्नुपर्ने. For that, convert both currency into same one. Either convert Nepali currency, Nepali ticket money into Thai baht, or convert Thai baht into Nepali currency. That's your choice. एउटा कुनैमा convert गर्दा हुन्छ. And here it is said that what percent of ticket is expensive in Thailand in comparison to Nepal. Nepal सँग comparison गर्नुपर्ने हुनाले convert Thai baht into Nepali currency. That will be better. That is the actual process, because we have to compare the ticket to Nepal. We are going to compare ticket in Thailand with ticket of Nepal. So convert Thai baht into Nepali currency. So price of ticket from Kathmandu to Bangkok is 25,000 rupees. Similarly, price of ticket from Bangkok to Kathmandu is 8,520 baht. And we know 1 baht is equal to rupees 3.05. So I used here buying or selling rate. What do you think? You buying rate or selling rate?
That's buying rate, sir.
Buying rate. What do you think? Why I am using buying rate here? It's general idea as we discussed on first day. हामीले foreign currency लाई नेपाली currency मा convert गर्दैछौँ भने यो foreign currency we are going to give this foreign currency to bank. Then bank will buy it. Bank is going to buy this foreign currency. Bank ले किन्ने हुनाले यहाँनिर buying rate use हुन्छ. Okay. So now convert this 8,520 baht. Price of ticket from Bangkok to Kathmandu in Nepali currency is